Hutao, first half. Nouvellette, second half? Nouvellette. Also, my Hutao team is slightly stronger than it was the last time I did this. Xingqiu has gotten a damage go up. A little bit of one, not a massive one, but it's fair.
Another test. Solidify!
Ring cutter! No, my sword!
Rod!
Here comes the catch. See? Go!
Finally, gather!
Let me weave you a verse. Huh? Busted.
Right.
Let's get down to
Everyone hold
business.
hands. Strike a pose. Right now.
Silence! Be sanctified. Another test. Picked the wrong test subject.
Right, Yai is refusing to trigger his hyper balloons, but it's fine. Worked out in the end.
Solidify!
Ring cutter. No, my sword.
Just doing this for the protection.
Another test subject. This is order. Stabilize.
Let me weave you a verse.
Literally, I
Rain
did a
outlines
normal
of
with
fate.
John Lee
No,
there,
gotcha. Game's up. Time's over.
so it doesn't cause it to crystallize. And give me shields, because I knew one of those guys was going to throw a grenade at me. And we did, so it worked out.
I see everything.
Oh, fuck.
Emerge. Right here. Everyone hold hands.
Settle down. The tides beckon.
I see everything.
Test subject.
Right now. Emerge. Right here.
What's his name? Jello Impact made a
Blindsided.
video about Yai Miko. And he described her as a DPS, and I do get Yai Miko can be a DPS. You can make any character DPS now. Some things he did with her was very unconventional. He said he doesn't like her fiber room. And in certain cases, definitely, she has problems. She's not the best fiber room. But I definitely wouldn't say she's the worst. The main reason why I think she's a decent hyper bloom character is, quite frankly, because
Gather.
Ring cutter. No, my
she
sword.
scales with EN regardless.
Busted.
Therefore, by building her for hyper bloom, she still manages to maintain really good personal damage, which is something you really want in hyper bloom. You don't want to be fully relying on your hyper bloom damage.
Pay your dues.
Hey.
You want good personal damage output,
Right now.
right?
Right here.
Settle down.
That's something she
Let
does
the
really
mighty
well.
be humble.
In fact, usually she is. Against certain enemies she does have problems, but usually, no.
Can't run from death.
Pyro. That's all the guys. Right, Nouvellette first half. I mean, yeah, if I'm not using Raiden this, I could just swap Yai out for Raiden. It would be better.
Have a load of this.
Right now.
Silence. The tides beckon.
I haven't even been using Farina's burst.
I will have order.
Witness the power of Gua. Rain outlines your fate. No! Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
I love Hu Tao. Definitely want to get started with home eventually. Like, this floor either goes really well or really fucking annoying.
Time to shine!
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
Can you fuck off?
Emerge, right now. Shower me with praise!
Okay, we got frozen. Suck.
Bow your head. Stabilize. This is order.
Freeze in place.
Ring cutter, rain outlines your fate. These are about to get dicey.
I remember when that used to be one of the main challenges for me that stage. Look at me now.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is
I always like you guys. You guys are either really easy or really fucking annoying.
the tides beckon.
You guys are weak to hyper. Oh yeah, of course. Since the last abyss, I got Deepwood as well, didn't I? Of course, that's increasing our hyper rune damage.
Solidify. I will
Both
have
teams here
order.
seem to blow up.
Let me weave you a burst. No, my sword! Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
I still hit the 75,000 damage bit. Where did that come from? I'm a little bit confused. Animo damage bonus. Oh, fuck you. Slimes. Gyrotraps. Pyro Hydro. Fire. Novelet? Can Novelet break through that? Hydrodendro Electro. For Cryomage would be a problem. Okay, let's try Hu Tao first half. Of course, I still love the Novelet team because it's a little bit of risk versus reward, which isn't something I usually go for.
Order guide you.
Usually, especially on this tier, I prefer
Witness the power of Gua. Rain
Zero.
outlines your fate. Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Hu Tao. Don't get fucking stuck on train.
Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword. Here comes the catch.
Okay, we only lost 2% health. This should be fine.
I see everything.
I forgot, yeah, they're small slimes.
Silence! Be sanctified.
Hey!
Yeah, don't know why they're so generous with that stage now. That stage used to be the hardest one in the entire bit.
I will have order. Solidify.
Rain cutter.
Please do stack up.
Gotcha. These are about to get dicey.
Oh. Oh, there's
Order guide you.
princess here.
Gather.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines you. Here comes the catch. It's over.
Solidify.
Rain cutter. No, my sword. Busted.
Would have rather done that in one cycle shorter, but that's fine.
Everyone hold hands. Right now, right here. Emerge.
This is easy, we don't even have to...
Yoo-hoo!
If not, it triggers me fucking hybrid.
I see everything. Right now, emerge.
Risk is growing, but it poses no threat to me.
Right. Chamber 3. There was a rune trade here, wasn't it?
This is order. Gather.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate. Things are about to get dicey.
It's time to run the simulated universe one this time, don't I? Maybe we'll do that after this. I'm really glad I'm finally at a point where I'm strong enough to actually have fun in
Right
this.
here, right now.
Like, I feel fucking despise people who say this is easy, because it is not.
I see everything. Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Like, this is still brutal.
Another test zone. Another test zone.
Hey,
I think.
share my knowledge.
I got counts.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide! This place finally. Right now. Emerge.
Fuck you.
Be sanctified.
Transgressions. Winter where are you? Right here, right now, right here. Strike a pop!
Let the mighty be humbled.
Okay, we need some healing here.
Body.
Oh god, I'm not doing well on health, man. It's still the serpents? Okay, let's go for 33 stars again. Right, what did I do last time? I used Ryzen against them, didn't I? We need to use Novelet against the serpents, don't we? if I remember correctly, for Setek Wenu, there's a specific hitbox you have to hit on it in order to weaken it. Aeon like Drake is not the best for Novelet. Okay, let's try Novelet first half and see how it goes. Actually, just before that... oh fuck. Right, so if we run Hyper Bloom Raiden, we lose damage. A lot of damage, actually. But we gain ease of use. I don't think we need it. I think we can stay with our current setup. I need to raise up the second Dragon's Bane for Hyper Bloom Raiden. Right, so it's first half Hu Tao, right? Oh no, it's first half Novelet. Try second half of Hu Tao. Hu Tao is better against the short rotations of the fucking worms.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Emerge, right here.
Bow your head, the tides beckon.
Listen, these guys are scary. Fucking Novelet's fucking check off this good one.
I see everything. Emerge, right here, right now. Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide!
Silence, be sanctified.
What the fuck happened there?
Right here, emerge.
The tides beckon. Justice is blind.
Okay. Not bad. Better win with Raiden, I think. Alright. I don't really know what to do with this guy using Hu Tao.
Rain Cutter, know my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Gotcha. Game's up. Sun's over. Time to go.
I will have order. Stabilize. Solidify.
Let me weave you a verse. Yes.
Fuck.
Body and
Holding
mind,
around
know my
stuff
sword.
works. It works differently with this.
Here comes the catch. See?
And I don't fight it often usually anyways. What the fuck happened there? Unfortunately this is
Rain Cutter. Quietly.
bad time to be sending rotation.
Game's up. Sun's over. Go. Busted. No, my sword.
Come on. Okay, we got it. Alright, that's 3 stars. Rena's really low health. Oh, we might actually want defense. I'm a gambler.
Your journey ends
Some
here,
target practice.
Lord of Sand.
Time to shine. Right here. Everyone
Where do you think
Bow
you're
your
going?
head.
No.
That's fine. Manageable.
Be sanctified.
Coming
I
with
see everything. Emerge.
Dance with me.
Right
The
here.
eternal
The
oasis.
name echo in song. The show's
Bloom in the flowers in Gurabad.
Settle down. Silence.
Whoever that dies is an instant boss, obviously.
Let the mighty be humble.
The eternal oasis at long last.
Look at that sweet, sweet high gratification from does that. Fucking nothing. Okay, Wenu, this could either go really badly or actually really well. I have no clue.
Solidify.
Body, let me weave you a verse.
Does any of those hit?
Gotcha. Things are about to get dark.
I feel like I need to get damage in just whenever I can.
Higher, higher, hands on
Yeah,
fire.
hang on the
This
doors.
is
Not
order.
happening.
Gather.
Ring cutter. No, my sword. Quietly now. Take it easy.
Solidify.
Here comes the catch. Let me weave you a bird.
Okay. It might be doable.
I will have order.
Thank you, John Lee, for that chunk of damage.
Stabilize.
Rain outlines your fate.
Problem is
No, my
now we have
sword.
the bad damage units in the shop.
Solidify.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Yes, gotcha. Game's up. Runs over.
We don't make it simply because of the fucking... Them kind of does to do the fucking thing. Seriously, man. How is it possible to do this, man?
Rain outlines your fate.
How is it possible to get the stars? You have to do it in one phase.
Rain cutter.
That's so mean. Harper, I'm fucking busy.
Things are about to get dicey.
Okay, we can still salvage one more star, right? Just don't die.
Shower me with flames. Time to shine. Right now, emerge.
Be sanctified.
Both a bit scary. Right, just take a damage.
Everyone okay? Right now, emerge. Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song.
Let the mighty be humble.
Harpy, I'm sorry, but it takes back time. She didn't come in here, she wants to fucking come in. Alright.
This is order. Solidify.
2 minutes to kill
No,
Elmo.
my sword. Witness the power of Gugwa. Quietly now.
Listen, that's
Game's up. Fun's over.
Stabilize.
Can I land a crit shot?
outlines your fate.
Again, there's another boss fight which works differently to the other one.
Solidify!
Rain cutter. Things are about to get
Not a
dicey.
fan, that's an awful concept. Awful.
Gotcha.
Oh great, Hydro Res is gone.
I will have
Okay, he's
order.
on for.
Stabilize.
Let me weave you a verse. Busted. Here comes the catch.
Yeah.
Cross over. Witness the power of Gua. Rain outlines your fate. No, quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
If he goes up in the air again, he might have a problem. He might be about to do.
Order guide you.
Yeah.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outline. Things are about to get dicey.
Mother, she's barely hit with Helen. Yeah, she's barely. Okay. We got some stars. I mean, just being able to clear it is already really good. Again, just never feel bad about not being able to clear the abyss. Never ever. Even if you can't clear the abyss, if you can get past the first chamber of floor 12, that's really good. Being able to clear the abyss, like, not even like 36 star, but just being able to clear the abyss already puts you in like the top 1% of a player base. And 36 star is fucking top 0.1%, right? So never feel bad about it. How many stars is that? 34? Slightly better than last time. Last time was 33. 245,000 damage with Shiver's Raiden. Maybe I should check these. Still not using that billet. Alright. I should have a can. Harpy, you still there? Harpy? Oh, Harpy, you there? Harpy? Come on in. You can come in now. Come in. How are you? Why do you like coming to my room so much, hmm? You could be in the rest of our house, but you choose to be here. Okay. Happy, look, I have 8,000 Primogems. Thing is, again, if you don't do the Abyss, you're not really missing out on that many Primogems, and you're not missing out on any artifacts. Chances of you actually getting a good artifact out of the Abyss is fucking zero. Wait, each stage, each floor is not even one full summon. And that's what every 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Don't know if it's reset today or not. So if you 36 star, it's an extra 8 summons a month. Four extra summons every 14 days. That's less than one every 3 days. So it really isn't that much of a meaningful difference. Now again, every summon does count, and of course it will build up. Which is why I still recommend people should work towards 36 star in the Abyss. But don't beat yourself up over it. It is just kind of bullshit a lot of the time, especially with that Setek window fucking rotation there. Literally, it seems if you don't do the boss in a single phase, then you lose. It's exceptionally mean. Yeah, 34 stars is jolly good. At what point did I start actually being able to clear floor 12? Okay, this cleared floor 12. This cleared floor 12. Heartbeats? No. I was a little bit late to the Abyss, kind of. I kind of forgot it existed for a while. So when I first got into it, I was immediately able to go for like 25 stars. But was stuck at floor 12 for first time. Was this my first clear of floor 12? Seems like it. No, I managed to clear it with... Is this it? The first time I ever cleared floor 12, I was using DPS Kazuha. I was using Bennett to give him a Pyro infusion, and then I was just kind of praying. It was basically like a miniature Hoot Owl. Like, really miniature. And I think that was my first clear. I only got 1 star on floor 12. And that is after many months of playing the game. Happy, stop. Right here, I kind of just didn't bother. I didn't like doing it. And we went straight from not really bothering to even attempt it to 36 starring. This is really nice. 245,000. God damn. Yeah, I marked this quest, but I didn't mean to. I'm probably not going to do it. I think I'm going to just spend my resin and then I'm going to go on Star Rail. I don't know if I'll stream Star Rail. I have another game which I actually found on the PlayStation Store last night, which is interesting. I went into free to play just to see what was there. And I found interaction isn't explicit, and it's... Let me go onto a store and, like, view it right here. My mic is still broadcasting, yeah. Game and legal info. What counts as interaction in video games? Visual interactive study isn't a traditional game, but a debate of different aspects of game design, pros and cons, and why such questions are essential for the language of computer games. Please note this is a piece designed to provide personal practice material for game design. I'm not quite sure what that means. Is this a uni project? Much like a study composition in music, not a full game. Explore a visually stunning world accompanied by a simple but effective third-person shooter combat and magnificent music composed by French 79. I think I'm going to stream this later today. So then I'm going to go on Star Rail, do my Star Rail stuff, and then stream this, and then I'm going to go on Warframe and play the circuit. But this, looking at the screenshots, this seems really interesting, just like the idea of it. This is really cool. I want to play shorter, story-focused games like this. This probably isn't story-focused, but I think like commentary on game design or whatever. I mean, it sounds weird. I know. I don't know what to expect out of it. It's got 4 stars out of 1,000 ratings. I already got it installed, so I'm interested in it. I'm hoping it's just a short little thing which is interesting to stream. Like, I've always wanted to play the Beginner's Guide, but Beginner's Guide isn't on PlayStation, is it? I already know everything about the Beginner's Guide. I've watched it many times, but the Beginner... You would hope that they would release it on PlayStation since they did the port of the Stanley Parable. But nah. Speaking of which, Stanley Parable, is Stanley Parable on sale? Because I absolutely do want to play Stanley Parable at some point. Wishlist it. Oh, it's already on my wishlist, right? It's 18 quid. Considering the game it is, that's a very reasonable price. Am I that stingy rogue? Yeah, I am. Half of you dead, he just stops emoting. Also, I'm thinking I should just ascend a character right now because I have a lot of Mora.
Allow me.
But I don't know
Right
who
now,
to ascend.
right here.
Let's end this now.
Also, the Hyperfridge is a viable reaction.
Meet again.
I am absolutely considering running this team in the Abyss. I think it can do work. But any enemy with a Hydro Aura, this would completely fuck them over. People say Hyperfridge is not valuable. I kind of agree, specifically on a team which isn't using Garnu. I think Garnu Hyperfridge is potentially extremely powerful. Why did I do it? Specifically because Garnu can use the Viridescent Hunt. And the Viridescent Hunt grouping, I think, is strong enough that it actually allows Hyperbloom to become AoE damage. Because Hyperbloom does deal damage in a 1 meter AoE. I don't know how Genshin quantifies meters, but it does. A 1 meter AoE is not a lot, obviously. A Burgeon is a 5 meter AoE, and I think a standard Bloom is 4 meters? Or maybe a standard Bloom is actually bigger than 5 meters. I remember. Oh wait, Burgeon is definitely 5 meters, and Hyper Bloom is 1 meter. So Hyper Bloom is technically AoE, it's just an extremely small AoE. But that does mean, theoretically, if you can group enemies up, you can trigger Hyper Bloom and make it damage several enemies. And I think Garnu does achieve that. There's a lot of numbers going on there. A hell of a lot of numbers. But I think it does indeed hit several of them with singular Hyper Blooms. And that is very, very nice. I just want to EM Circlet, man. I did get one, but it has 0 good substats. I already had a better EM circuit for Carve. I want an EM circuit with crit rate, crit damage on it, which isn't a massive ask. Defense. This one is attack and ER. None of these are particularly great. Okay, let's gauge how big a meter is. Right, we can use this objective up here. Is this the correct placement, or do you need to go somewhere else? I definitely think Hyperfridge can work extremely well. I think you just need to make sure your Garnu is well built enough to keep up with it. And again, I do think it is best as Garnu, if I am right in that the Viridescent Hunt grouping is enough to actually make it into an AoE damage. If I'm incorrect on that, then yeah, fuck it, just use Ica. It shouldn't matter. One meter. That still says 1 meter. Here it's 2 meters. Okay, that's 1 meter. That's a 1 meter radius. That is definitely hitting in an AoE. Are you serious? So Burgeon hits in an AoE this big. That feels about right. Fuck! I think Hyperfridge does indeed work. And since I'm here, I might as well. Bye, Harvey. Yeah, I absolutely think Hyperfridge can work really well. I do not think, I'm not gonna fucking say it's like a top tier thing, because no. But I absolutely think this is a team which is fairly accessible to newer players. Because all you need is Garnu. You can run any Dendro and any Electro. This is the best version of it, though you probably want to replace the with Raiden or Kuki. But it's an accessible team for newer players, and it absolutely should perform viably.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
I absolutely think it should be able to 36 star when optimized like any other build.
We're way behind schedule.
Hello, man.
Access denied. denied. Hold the line.
Right now, emerge.
Come on, focus.
Also, has a variety of elements in the composition, so it doesn't have any worries with elemental shields. If you're using Kokomi, then you have very good survivability. If you're using Kokomi and Kuki, yeah, you should not be having problems. Smash challenge I haven't done yet. Kuki is in theory the best Mighty Moon character because she gets more EM. 150 extra EM. That's only only once every 60 seconds though.
Next on the agenda.
Let's pick up this quest first. I'm still paying attention to a Nilu Mains subreddit. I really want to use Dendro MC. I wish Dendro MC had healing. If I had healing, I absolutely would be using them with Nilu. But because they don't, Yao Yao is pretty much just objectively better. Because I'm pretty sure Yao Yao has better Dendro application, is less reliant on an elemental burst, because Dendro MC, if you don't get that burst up with 100% uptime, there's no point using them. And Yao Yao has healing. And on top of that, like, Dendro MC does give it small EM bonus, but Yao Yao has a constellation which also boosts her EM by more than what Dendro MC does. So... Nope. I love me a good generous hitbox.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
We need to find a fella to put there. That Healy Show's probably trying to dig up a chest. Where am I going? Also, because I love to run Garnu Burn in the Abyss, but obviously that team has comfort issues.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
There's a glowy thing somewhere around here for that puzzle.
Next on the agenda.
Okay, guys, I'm suspicious of this Healy Show right here.
Allow me.
What did I get out of that? 10,000 more.
I can fix this.
Ow!
I see everything.
Right here. Right now.
Was I been thinking more about what happened in Star Rail? And I have seen that a lot of people also share what I said, and that
Beautiful treasures are a
I
cause
was
for great
kind of rushed.
happiness.
I think I am definitely feeling the pain of what happened. But less because of the game, and more so just because I've been listening to If I Can Keep One Heart From Breaking just constantly. 'Cause it is a really good song. Alright, this seems like it's something which like continues down the stream. Or not. Where can I get the light? I still need to watch the rest of Cyberpunk. I don't see a light anywhere near here. Look, for Ganyu Melt could just be John Lee Bennett Zhang Ling. But then we lack a permanent pyro aura, which allows Ganyu's
If
burst.
you lie on the grass, you
to
can feel
also
the
be dealing
heartbeat of the
damage.
world.
That's the thing, if you use Ganyu's burst in a regular melt team, the problem is that your burst is probably going to trigger melts instead of Ganyu's charge stack. And so then you lose a lot of damage from that. But then if you avoid using Ganyu's burst, then you also miss out on damage, because you miss out on damage on the burst, and you miss out on its 20% cryo damage bonus. So it really sucks. But Ganyu's burst alone is strong enough to make Ganyu a sub DPS.
Right here. Right now. Emerge.
Time to fulfill my work. Finished.
Oh.
We're way behind schedule.
This actually doesn't help a lot. Alright. Modern problems require modern solutions.
Witness my magnificence!
A walk would be nice.
I knew you'd miss me.
Quake!
We need to sprint over there as fast as possible. Is that the intended solution? I don't know, but that's my solution.
Take it. Go on. You have...
What are my orders?
All is accounted for. Let's move out.
Right. One character to
Osmanthus
ascend. I don't have official or cookies essential materials. Maybe I should grind those out. Okay, I need to switch Traveler back to Dendro.
There's still a long...
Obviously, with Nilu Boom, we get a Hydro infusion, so we get a bigger AoE and an AoE of its attacks. I've never actually used this burst before. I've only seen brief clips of it, so I don't know how it works. Yeah, only 60 elemental mastery. Not a lot. It's less than what you get from Dendro Resonance, and it's less than what Nilu gives to the entire party as well. Dendro Resonance is 80, and Nilu gives 100. Increased by 3 seconds. It's a 15-second duration, so it has a very high uptime ratio. Also, of course, has a slight improvement to your energy economy with this. Unfortunately, the thing is, Dendro MC is going to need an EM energy recharge sands. There's just no way around it. There's no way you can make her work without an ER sands, which obviously lowers her damage output massively. Not to mention, weapon-wise, you either have Favonius, Sacrificial, or Iron Sting. God damn, I never expected Iron Sting to be such an in-demand weapon. Because Nilu is probably going to use it as well. I'm praying that when we put Nilu's banner out, they're kind and put the HP sword, the HP 4-star sword onto her banner, her weapon banner. So even if I don't get her weapon, I can still at least get the HP sword. Even though Iron Sting is actually still respectably good on her, from what I've heard. She still likes EM, because she will be triggering some of the reactions. I think she'll be triggering one bloom every 1.5 seconds, so she does want some EM, definitely. Also, I kind of like Dendro MC's kit and simplicity of it. I just kind of wish that I'd have less issue with it if the skill had a shorter cooldown. (118 ER). Yikes. That's fucking nothing.
Scatter!
So she's looking at...
Allow me!
Fucking hell. Look at that, it's still someone managing to deal not dodgy damage. Alright, that gave us 3 particles. Fucking hell, Nahid was so strong. So yeah, that ER sands is definitely going to have to be a thing, I think. Other than that, though, we can build full EM, but again, is it worth it? You go through all that effort, or just do Yao Yao. I don't remember, from Lantern Light, I picked up Yao Yao Constellation, didn't I? Yes. Because otherwise Yao Yao could also require an ER Sands. Now she doesn't. Actually, I should take Carve's off and give it to Yao Yao. I want EM and I want HP. HP for healing. Anything like some extra ER? No. That's fine, that's workable. HP for that. We don't have to run set piece for this. So here we go. I think this all I need to do is upgrade those artifacts, and this would be a blue Meow Meow. Not great healing, obviously. Is there a Polon which gives both HP and EM? Is that a thing? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm thinking Yao Yao should be the counterwise, and because she's the most likely to get used. Calling it, man. I shouldn't have C6'd you. Well, why not just Yelan? It was okay. Yeah. So it wasn't a waste because I got a Yelan out of it, but yeah. I'm sorry, Lynette. I really wanted to use you as an Animo DPS, but it has not materialized, and it never will. Right, let's ascend Yao Yao. Okay, we need 4 Dendro 5 stars.
As per our
It's probably safe to use Cryo. Because there's Aika and Shenhe. Other than those two, I won't be getting any more cryo characters or investing in any more cryo characters like ever. Who is Diona though? I'm not a fan of Diona as a character. I'm not a fan of her shields or not having 100% uptime. 5 icy pause. 2.1. So it's 10.5 seconds with a 15-second cooldown. So you have 4 seconds downtime. Not great. It's almost a third downtime on a shield. But she makes up for that by having a healer. Movement speed is interesting. And She gives EM 200 EM, and that is very interesting. That is the only part of her kit which really appeals to me. 200 EM is about the same amount which Nahida gives, but it deals cryo damage. Oh. So looking at phones, okay. The fucking cheapest possible option is like 430 quid. Oh my god. Phones are a marvel of technology, but also Apple is already making enough money. I wonder what profit margin is like on them. It's probably way bigger than it has any right to be. Right, how much is needed for 4 thingies? Because I should actually craft up Dendro itself first. Oh, I can just do it via Dendro. One, two, 4. Alright, yeah. Welcome to the big leagues. More HP means more healing. .4% of max HP. Yikes, that is awful. 2% of our current max HP is spell out to be, well, like about 330. 2.4%, about 330. Plus an extra 261, so about 500 per prop. Not great. And 0.8%. Zero point 0.8, 1.6, 2.4, 3.2, 4, 4.8. So that triggers 6 times. So 6 times 0.8 is 4.8. Okay. Of course, Depth Legacy healing is better as well, and team-wide. Okay. Because the other thing you can do is because you can get Candace. And Candace gives Yao Yao a Hydra Infusion. Holy shit, I have so many Candace constellations. Pretty good uptime. 80% uptime ratio. Only 60 energy. Shouldn't be a problem. There are, of course, also the waves, which will probably give extra Hydra application. Problem is, we lose Kokomi's healing. We lose Kokomi's healing and Hydra application in exchange for this. Is this worth it? I've heard that you should run Kokomi on field in Nilu Bloom, which is interesting. I get why. Things Candace is a HP scaler, which is arguably actually a problem. Trying to make it harder to heal her. Are any of these artifacts would be worth upgrading right now? How do I collect that phone number? ER, decent. Everyone wants to have at least all 4 stats on it. Okay. So we already have 189 EM. We stand to gain a lot more. If we do run, that's we are running deepwood here actually, which actually, of course, now thinking about it, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Why am I running deepwood? I'll be running deepwood on the healer. Actually, it's debatable. The thing is, Nahida's skill has the cooldown, whereas Yao Yao's is a turret which you deploy. So it is actually, there's some merit to having both at once. If they stacked, that'd be extremely good, but I don't think they do. It doesn't actually say that it doesn't stack. I really would have thought it would say that if it doesn't. Again, yeah, I really should upgrade this Dragon's Bane. Right, we have a bunch of those balls. Okay. Dragon's Bane is also given a 20% damage buff, which is nice. Less base attack, but more EM, which is what matters. Whole ass 111 more EM. I might be fucking dead before Nilu comes out there, so fuck me. Feels like she'll never fucking release now. Ugh. You can make a viable Bloom team without Nilu. I already have it. My Bloom team has proven to be overworld viable at the very least.
May
Might as well
knowledge
keep
guide
using
you.
Zintra. Should also send Kokomi. That would just kind of make sense. How am I doing with Gilded Dreams EM pieces? Not great. No EM goblets. 3 EM circlets. Yai's set can be just transferred over to one of the Nilu characters. If we're running Nilu Bloom in one side, we're not going to be running Hyper Bloom on the other side. It's highly unlikely. There simply just aren't enough Dendro characters in the game to do that. Okay, so maybe I'll steal that from Barber. Yai's flower isn't even leveled. Oh my god. Oh, this is... Crap, I should give these back to Barber. This is supposed to be Kokomi's Bloom set. Fuck. Right. Yeah. Don't steal shit from Barber. Oh. This ain't great. If we try to run another set to give 2-piece, the problem with that is then we're missing out on 100 and... then we miss out on 20 EM and 14% attack. Because attack on Yao Yao does not really matter, does it? Yeah, your numbers are very small. So attack hardly matters. Because we need 2 gilded sets. I suppose we already have that. Barbara has a complete set, and that's go on Kokomi, that's one of the 2 sets. And the second set would be Yao Yao's, which is currently on Yai. So, basically problem solved. Okay, so how good is Yai's set? How much HP and stuff does it give? Lower HP there. HP attack EM. I really should upgrade that. EM, ER. Nothing good there. More HP and ER. This should work fine on Yao Yao. And for Kokomi, we can either run Prototype Amber or Sacrag. The advantage of Sacrag is that it should take away some anxiety around having to use Kokomi's Burst. Now we still need hydro crystals for Nilu, of course, so... That puts us back a lot on Nilu, so Nilu's going to need some to be transferred. How much is it to... That's a lot, but I can afford to take 2 characters to level 90. And of course more than 2, but it'd be a hefty cost. How much more is that? 684,000. Okay. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, I went for... Let's switch on to Barbara's set. What stats does that give us? What is Barbara using here? Right, how much HP does that give us? 23,000 still. And this is without actually leveling them. Obviously we aren't using sack frag. Swap over to a sack frag. 19,000. Great. %, plus 795. More than Yao Yao. It's still not great. She still has a 25% healing bonus as well. Does burst increase her healing? Don't think so. This is missing the HP from this though, of course. So it's missing substats and the flower. So HP will be at least 23,000. Same for Yao Yao. Not to mention, of course, I am going to take him to level 90, which will also increase it. Okay, quite frankly, I wanna... Let's get goofy with this right now. Let's... fucking test this. $846. Okay. Xingqiu has fuck all. But of course that doesn't matter because Xingqiu will be replaced with Nilu. He's contributing physical damage output. That doesn't make sense. He's contributing raw damage. His raw damage should be outpaced by... I would fucking hope it's outpaced by the damage which Nilu adds onto our blooms. Let's run this domain again. Let's just see how this goes. This is either going to be really disappointing or surprising. Xingqiu first? No, Nahida first.
You are not welcome here.
Temple of Wisdom! Hold the line! Stay put!
Down. Rain cutter. No, my
my patience.
Rest and rebuild!
Okay, I mean, we got frozen there, which kind of fucked us up. Let's be honest, that went a lot better than I think anyone was expecting. And of course, when we're playing as Nilu, that damage should be more than doubled. I have two Bakikurages at once. Hopefully, because of how Sackfrag works, it should be pretty consistent to get the bonus skill cast. We run the healer first, then Kokomi,
Don't be scared!
then you, then a second
Let me
Kokomi.
leave you a verse. Know my soul. I'm getting
Meet again.
26 seconds. That's pretty good.
Rest and rebuild!
Considering that, you know, Xingqiu was fucking no EM. 253? Oh, that's the other thing about this domain where, of course, it does actually boost EM. This ain't the most fair testing ground. It does boost EM. Time to go beat up my favourite lads.
You're up!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Also, I think we actually discovered that indeed you cannot have two Bakikurages.
Everyone hold hands! Yeah!
Pretty good. And that's with Kokomi, no upgraded artifacts. Nothing. Not to mention, of course, the substats on our artifacts is dog shit. Xingqiu is, of course, dealing a nice bit of damage. But
Don't be scared!
I think that clearly shows that the team is already actually running pretty well. Now to switch the artifacts back, this is going to take a minute. I think I've heard some people say to keep Kokomi on Clam. I don't know. The thing is, Clam at most gives you another 30,000 damage. Clam at most does less damage than a single Dendrocore will. I mean, it's doing that once every 3 seconds. Not to mention, with this setup, you are not going to hit the maximum Clam output. You aren't. Even with this setup right here, the actual setup, even then I sometimes don't hit the maximum. Oh yeah, of course, also not to mention, the damage, they're only level 80. Once I take them to level 90, their bloom damage will be pretty much doubled. So, actually, yeah, even with that domain given an EM boost, we are still looking at more than 4 times the damage. Whoa. Holy shit. Unless that's the thing about Nilou, it just says bonus bloom damage. Of course, what I'm wondering is, does it apply, just like, does it stack, is it multiplicative or additive with EM? So I think we want it to be multiplicative, right? If it's additive, it's nowhere near as powerful as it sounds. But if it's multiplicative, oh boy. If it's multiplicative, then it basically turns a 1000 EM Nahida into a 2000 EM Nahida. And that is very exciting. Right, your stuff was taken by Yao Yao? What does Collie have on her? Some of Nahida's old artifacts? Seems like it. Yeah, this is still a really good artifact. This would go great on Al Haytham. Or even Tainari. Fuck, yeah, I should slap this on Tainari. Right, Tainari, here's a buff. Ooh. So that's an increase to his attack, his crit damage, his EM, and his crit rate. That's an increase to this is everything. Oh. Not as good as a buff as I was hoping, quite frankly. Okay, there's a lot of crit rate, but he doesn't have a lot of crit damage. Because you're running a crit rate circlet. Crit rate, crit damage. Oof. Ugh. Problem is, if we use Tainari on one side, the chances of us using Xingqiu on the other side are increased. If we're using Nilou Boom on one side, there's a solid chance I'm using, my other side would either be Hu Tao, which includes Xingqiu, Raiden Hypercarry, or Neuvillette Hypercarry. So it'd be a 1 in 3 chance. But I mean, yeah, they could swap that out. Granted, this artifact could actually get more crit rate than that. And right now, we want crit damage, actually, yeah, of course. The best way would be to remove this crit rate circlet, replace it with a crit damage one. But I doubt I have that. Crit damage with crit rate is a substat. That's not bad. It's the only one we have like that. He does not need ER. I mean, I don't use Tainari at all in the first place. So I'm not about to put effort into building him, but okay, well at least that's an improvement to Tainari. His passive only increases damage, right? Yeah, if it like boosted crit rate or something like Nahida, that'd be really nice, but it doesn't. Okay, do I end stream here? I don't really have anything else to do. This has already gone on way longer than I thought it would. Okay, how many things will we need to fully ascend a Nilu? Okay, we only need one 3-star. 3, 9, 3, 9, 6. Okay, 30 of those. Yeah, that's gonna cost. We are gonna have to transfer something over for Nilu. I already have all of her other essential materials, I think. Does she need Padre Star? Fuck, she totally does, doesn't she? That flower. Okay, I should gather those. There's a bunch near Party's DI. It just said Sumeri
I see
City.
everything.
The scholar's research seems rather mysterious.
Hey,
Suck ass if I got Nilu and then I had to still wait a while to be able to ascend her. Since I waited so long for Nilu.
we're way behind schedule.
Again, Nilu's banner was like the first banner I actually played the game during. Because I went for Nahida. And I ran out of wishes for Nilu. But I did try for it, I put all of my wishes into her, because I still liked her kit, I just preferred to Nahida. And I immediately recognised that Nahida was a way more versatile character. I was not watching any videos on Game back when I was just casually playing it. I was like, Nahida was clearly the better character here, and she's the one I recognise. So I'd like to go for her. And I put like, I think it was like 30 wishes into Nilu's banner before it cycled again. But yeah, unfortunately didn't have any luck. And then the next banner was Garnier, wasn't it? And I managed to get Garnier. I'm gonna have to start keeping up with Star Rail.
This place
I've
is so
watched Star Rail
boring.
live streams.
Maybe I should have another chat with that researcher.
Next on the agenda.
I miss days of first exploring Sumeru. Peter Parker, UFC, John Jones, NBA, MG... Excuse me? Hello, Peter Parker. I mean, I was about to end stream and go into the other game I mentioned earlier. Is that all Padres are here? Oh, no, that's it. Right. I have no idea where I'm looking for these. I don't remember them being here. England. England, UK. Don't dox me, please. Peter Parker, you know where there's some flowers here? Some of my brain is... No, I don't know Premier League. I don't keep up with football.
Everyone hold hands! Next on the agenda...
How many do I need to ascend a couch? Is it 187? 139. There's something in my brain that I remember where they are, but I can't remember where that location is. Peter Parker, if you stick around, I'm gonna end stream once I'm done looking through these flowers. And then there's an experimental game I found on the PlayStation Store, which I will want to play. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know anything about the game, I literally found it. It's described as like a game design experiment.
We're way behind schedule.
And that interests me. There's no flowers inside. Oh, Peter Parker left the moment he heard I don't keep up with football. Oh dear.
I see everything.
Peter Parker's a New Yorker. How do you play football in New York? There's fucking buildings everywhere.
Next on the agenda...
Why is it always random people like that showing up? Oh, you left the doors open. Was this our house during this Merry Quest? I think it was.
We're way behind schedule.
I don't know where he's on. Okay. Know when to throw him a towel. I'm at 32 pity. 32 plus 52. Now that's gotta be wrong. I did maths before and I had more than that. That is indeed 32 pity. It's 32, 19... What? 32 plus 17 is 49. 49 plus 52 is 101. Yeah, I thought I was thinking I'd have 105. I weigh 101 and guaranteed 50-50. Is good. So I have enough to definitely secure like a character, whichever I want. It's now just a matter of saving up enough for other characters I want. So I have Nilu secured whenever she comes around. It's just a matter of Shenhe and Novelet C1. And by the sounds of it, Novelet is coming next match, so... Right, I'm leaving it there.